Hey guys, I just wanted to take a second to talk about rolling pins. I have a couple different rolling pins, as you can see. And for the most part, I think what kind of rolling pin you have is more or less personal preference. There's a couple instances where a different kind of rolling pin is going to help you. But I find it's kind of a pain in the butt to have all these different rolling pins, and I definitely use this one the most. This one is a tapered French rolling pin. I just feel like I have the most control with it, but I think that's just going to vary on what your style is of rolling dough. But I do find when I'm rolling out big pieces of dough and I want them even, I like a spin on my roll. So you'll probably see me switch to this one in the puff pastry video on the final rolling. A lot of people use these marble ones for things like puff dough because the chill of the marble will help keep your butter at the right temperature. But honestly, these are very bulky and heavy, and I do like to use it once in a while, but I feel like when I use it for puff pastry, it's so heavy that if my butter is too cold, it's really just going to smash through those layers quickly, whereas I kind of have a chance to make it up if I use something a little lighter. And also, when you're making puff pastry, you should be working pretty fast. So, you know, it shouldn't take you hours to put a fold into puff pastry. So keeping it cold shouldn't be a problem because it shouldn't be out long enough where you're having the problem of the butter warming up. I understand maybe if it's like 80 or 90 degrees in your kitchen, by all means chill a marble rolling pin, but for the most part, I kind of just find them bulky. The third one was a gift from really a very special lady, Joan Rush, and it says homemade by Grace. And it's just really cool that they have these now. They're laser cut, so basically I can roll out a piece of dough and it'll say homemade by Grace on it. But also, a thing to think about is they make these with cutters on them. So, like, I've seen people at like dog biscuit companies where they have this big thing called the sheeter, and it basically rolls out the dough for you. It's got giant metal rolling pins in it, but the last rolling pin they put on is the cutter one, and it has like whatever shape you want. In this case, it's dog bones. And they put it on there, and then the dough goes through and it spins, and it cuts out all the dog bones for you. So that's another cool thing. I don't know if they make it for gingerbread men, but I know during the holidays I could definitely use that. But these are just all things to think about when you're buying tools for your kitchen. I know marble ones are pretty expensive. These American style rolling pins with the spindle, they're probably the cheapest. I would normally go for one that's just a little bit bigger than this. Most of the stuff I have were gifts. This marble one, I had a marble one before, and my mom's cousin put it on the table and wasn't really paying attention, and it rolled off and it broke in half, so he had to get me a new one. I don't remember where I got this one, but it's my favorite. The next thing I want to show you is how to clean a rolling pin. So, to clean your rolling pin off, this is what you do. Grab your dirty rolling pin, grab your bench knife, and just scrape off all that flour and any pieces of dough that gets stuck to your rolling pin. Never submerge this in water. Then you're just gonna wipe it nice and clean like that. You put it away. If you have any chunks that are not coming off, you can wash this with soap and water, but do not submerge this into the sink. It's wood. It will warp, right? And make sure when you're scraping it with the bench scraper, you're not gonna cut into the wood. That's why I'm doing it on an angle. And that's how you take care of your rolling pins.